The University of Florida has eliminated all diversity, equity, and inclusion, or DEI, positions at the university, according to an administrative memo that was released today. The memo cites a recent state ban on the use of public funds for diversity, equity, and inclusion programs, activities, and policies, as well as activities for, quote, political or social activism in the public college system. The Florida Board of Governors passed this restriction in January, shortly after the Florida Board of Education passed a similar ban. Joining me now to discuss a little bit more about this is the director of the African American Studies program and professor at the University of Florida, David Canton. Professor, thank you for joining us. Florida Governor DeSantis has reacted to this decision by your university. He said this on X, formerly known as Twitter: DEI is toxic and has no place in our public universities. I'm glad that Florida was the first state to eliminate DEI, and I hope more states follow suit. So right off the bat, first question, your reaction to that?
Well, obviously, people just tend to disagree, right? I think diversity, equity, inclusion got its start in 2015 after the murder of Mike Brown, and that institutions, universities, corporate America, started to address institutional or systemic inequality. Then we saw it again after George Floyd in 2020. And I just think for people who disagreed, argue that these programs created reverse racism, preferential treatment. But again, we look at the data in terms of race and class and gender, you still see inequities when we look at the numbers. I think oftentimes, people don't use data to back up their positions.
Are you or other colleagues who are in similar positions to yours at the university concerned about your job security?
Well, African American studies is an academic discipline, just like women's studies, Latin America. So these are academic disciplines, just like history, philosophy, economics. So obviously, we're an academic discipline. We're teaching students skills of research, critical thinking, writing. So, our programs are safe. Now some people might think they're not, but again, we're an academic discipline. We're not out here indoctrinating students, encouraging them to become social activists. We're here to teach them these critical thinking skills, how to evaluate evidence and make sound academic choices.
Have you talked to colleagues at other institutions who perhaps are concerned about their jobs who are not an academic discipline?
So far, I haven't received any texts or emails as of yet. Obviously, it happened on a Friday at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So I guess when Monday hits, people will reach out, whether it's in universities or corporate America. Obviously, this might have a ripple effect, but we shall see the next couple of weeks.
What do you think about the decision as a whole? Do you think it makes a university better or worse off?
Great question. I think, America is a multiracial democracy. We see California, 80% of public school children are non-white. The reality is we have to educate all Americans on this historical demographic reality. So I think any efforts used to educate and inform and expose people to multiple perspectives about multiculture, about race, only benefits the country, so people can make informed decisions rather than make decisions based on fear or ignorance.
All right, David Canton from the University of Florida tonight. Thank you so much for your time. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Have a great night.
You too.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.